Okay, Kerida, so today I'm going to explain you questions from 4i. So as you can see, question number 4i1 means I'll just read out the question and I'll solve the solution. You just have a check, okay? Now you just look at the question. The question is the speed of a boat in still water is 5 km per hour. Okay, so and it goes 5 km upstream and 20 km downstream. Find the speed of the stream. That is the question. So what you'll do here, first of all, you'll write let x be the speed of the stream, or let the speed of the stream be x km/h. Anything you can write it down. Okay, next, whatever is given to us, we'll just note it down. So speed of the boat in still water is given to be 5 km/h. Now speed of the boat in okay, this 5 km/h is given to us, and speed of the boat upstream. Now one thing you keep in mind. Okay, okay, let me show you. Okay, so one thing you can see here, first of all, as I've told you, x be the speed of the stream. Next is speed of the boat in still water is 5 km/h. This is given to us. Now upstream speed. Now remember, upstream speed, I can write us. Now remember, this is formula. Okay, upstream speed is equal to speed of the boat in still water, and this will be your what? Speed of the boat, I can write it, minus speed of the stream. So this is just formula. Actually this is just formula. Actually if I want to write in formula wise, I have to write it in this way. Okay, but here you know you don't have to write it in this form. You'll just write it like this. The speed of the boat in upstream is 5 minus x km/h. Directly you can write it directly. You don't have to write in detail. Okay, so now here upstream speed. Now this is your upstream speed. I've written in short form. Okay, upstream speed. U means upstream, down means what? Downstream speed. This will be your SB plus SS. Why I'm writing SB plus SS? You just understand it. Now this SB is your speed of the boat in still water, and this is your speed of the stream. Okay, so here normally what is the speed of the boat? Speed of the boat in still water is 5. Now normally if I want to write, this will be your 5 minus speed of the stream is what? X. That's why we got it here, 5 minus x. So this is just for you to understand it. I've written it down actually because this is a formula. Okay, downstream speed or upstream speed, the formula is this one. Okay, you don't have to remember, you just solve it. In exam also you can write it like this: speed of the boat in upstream speed. Just remember, up means negative, you'll put it negative. Okay, up means negative, and down means you'll put it positive in kilometer wise. Okay, so these two things were given to us, we have written it down. After that, upstream speed is 5 minus x, downstream speed is 5 plus x. So these two things are done. Okay, I hope you got it. Now next thing, I'm taking little time just to explain you. Okay, now time taken by the boat to cover 5 kilometer, you can write it, time taken by the boat to cover 5 kilometer. Here you can write it upstream. Okay, here inside also you can write it. I've just written inside. So time taken by a boat to cover 5 kilometer. So now one thing you keep in mind, speed is equal to what? Distance by time. And one thing you can see here, we are talking about time, so I need time in this side. So what I can write, I'll just interchange it. This will be your distance by speed. So time is equal to what? Distance by speed. And one more thing, if you check the question, what it's written, it goes 5 kilometer upstream. Now this is for the upstream. Time taken by the boat to cover 5 kilometer upstream is what? Your distance is how much? The formula, according to formula, is what? Distance is your 5, and down, okay, distance by speed. Speed is how much? Upstream, we are talking about upstream, so upstream is what? 5 minus x. So that's why I've written it 5 minus x. Now here same thing, time taken by the boat to cover 20 kilometer, but this is your down, you can write it here downstream speed, or even in the side you can write it. It's better to write it here. Okay, this is just, I forgot to write it. So 20 kilometer downstream speed. So again we are talking about time, so this will be a distance by speed. So distance is your, next distance is what? Downstream speed is given to be 20. You check in the question. Okay, here I can show you here, 20 kilometer downstream speed. Okay, so 20 by okay, distance by speed, speed is your 5 plus x. So downstream means this is positive. I hope you got it. Still any doubt, you just let me know. Okay, now you have to find the speed of the stream, right? Now according to question, what you'll do here, now if you read the question again, the speed of the boat in still water is 5 kilometer per hour. It can go 5 kilometer upstream and 20 kilometer downstream in 5 hours. Means total hour is what? 5 hours. Okay, so isn't it, this is your time, total is your time, right? Isn't it? So one thing, this is your time. If I'm talking about time, if time is here, obviously the other side we have distance by speed. Okay, because total time is given to us is 5 and distance by speed, so distance by speed for both the conditions, so whatever we got it here, we'll just write it. Okay, first one is 5 minus x, 20, 5 plus x, and yeah, so that's all. So till here, this is the equation which we got it. After this, you just have to simplify it. You just simplify it. Okay, do the cross multiplication, you take the LCM. Okay, this into this, this into this, this into this, then you'll come to get equation something like this. You just try to, you'll get a quadratic equation. So after solving it, you'll come to get the answer. You just have a try, and I hope you understood this boat and stream portion. What is downstream speed, upstream speed? So in upstream, remember, negative sign will come. In downstream, positive will come. Okay, so these were all about upstream and downstream speed. Okay, let me show you some more question about upstream and downstream speed. Now one more question is there. Question number 5. If you have a check at question number 5, I've solved all the questions here. Okay, now in question number 5, a motorboat whose speed is 9 km per hour in still water goes 15 km downstream and comes back in total time 3 hours 45 minutes. Now one thing you should understand, a motorboat whose speed is 9 km per hour. Okay, now one thing, now this is directly I've written it here. Let what you have to find it out here, find the speed of the stream. Let the speed of the stream be x. Okay, now as I told you, upstream speed is equal to what? Speed of the boat in still water minus speed of the stream. Okay, now according to this question, what is the speed of the stream? Speed of the stream is given to be x. Okay, and speed, see one thing, speed of the boat is given in the question. Okay, now here a motor whose speed is, motorboat whose speed is 9 km per hour in still water. Okay, so speed of the boat is given to us, means we are talking about what? If you read the question, a motor boat means speed of the boat is given to us is 9 km per hour. So according to this formula, if you check it according to formula wise, downstream speed is equal to what? Speed of the boat. Speed of the boat is how much? According to this question, it's 9 minus speed of the stream is what? X. So upstream, if I talk, it will be 9 minus x. If I talk about downstream, it will be what? 9 plus x. So that's what I've written it here. So let the speed of the stream be x km per hour, and downstream speed is equal to 9 plus x km per hour, and this. Okay, downstream and upstream I've written it here. Okay, next, distance cover downstream equal to distance cover upstream is equal to 15 kilometer. Now one thing, if you read it here, okay, a motorboat, question number 5. Okay, you can just have a check, maybe it might not be clear here. A motorboat whose speed is 9 km per hour in still water goes 15 km downstream and comes back in the total time. Means it is going 50 km, again it's coming 15 km, going and coming, so both upstream and downstream is 15 km. Okay, so that's why I've written it here, this 15 km I've written it here. Distance covered downstream and distance covered upstream is equal to 15 km. Now total time it's given to you is 3 hours 45 minutes. So 3 hours, so we have to convert this in hours. So you have 3 hours plus 45, so 45 minutes. If I want to convert it, I'll write 45 by 60. So if you can cancel with 15 3s are 45, 15 4, so 3 by 4 you'll get it. So after 3 by 4, if you multiply this one, you'll come to get 15 by 4. So total time, how much you get here? 15 by 4. Okay, so I hope everything is fine here till 5. Okay, after this, according to question, you just proceed. Okay, upstream speed, this is your plus is your what? Downstream speed plus upstream speed is equal to total time. So after getting this equation, you just simplify it, you will come to get the answer. Okay, so I hope everything is clear about upstream and downstream. This question is really important, it might come for 4 to 6 marks. Okay, so okay, I'm not solving it because if I solve it, the video can be very long. Okay, and I won't be able to upload it and send it to you. So that's why I'm skipping this calculation part. You just do it. Okay, now same thing, number 6. Okay, number 6 also is same thing. If you read it, a motorboat whose speed is 18 kilometer per hour in still uh, water taken one hour more to go 24 kilometer upstream and then to return to the same point, find the speed of the stream. Okay, now whenever more condition comes, no, more conditions or less condition, remember negative sign will automatically come here. Okay, so even this question number 6 is same. Okay, you just have a try and you try to solve it. Now since you have seen here 1 hour more to go 24 kilometers. Okay, so whenever you see more condition, less condition, what you have to do, you use a negative sign here normally, and you try to frame this equation and try to solve it. You will come to get the answer. Okay, so after taking LCM, I hope you'll get the answer. Any problem, you just let me know. So let's move to the next question. Since we have done question number 1, 3, not I think so, 1, 3, wait, no, not 3, question number 1. Okay, now question number 3. I'll explain you question number 3. Now if you check question number 3, a train travels 360 kilometer at a uniform speed. Uniform speed means normally you can say like constant speed. Okay, constant. So train travels 360 kilometers, so total distance is equal to 360 kilometers. Now if the speed had been 5 kilometer more, again see here one thing you have seen here, more condition is again here. So whenever more condition is there, that negative sign will come. Okay, or sometime positive also come, but maximum time negative sign will come here. Now what you have to find it out here, find the speed of the train. So let the speed of the train be x kilometer per hour. Okay, x kilometer per hour. Now if the speed of the one more thing is, if the speed had been 5 kilometer more, now normally we know the speed is x, so if it is 5 kilometer more, it will be what, x plus 5. So the speed is increased to x plus 5 kilometer. Okay, now one more condition here, if the speed had been 5 kilometer more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Now see, whenever you see less or more in this type of questions, okay, less or more, maximum of the time you'll see a negative sign out here. Okay, so normally you have what you have seen here, it would take 1 hour. So 1 hour means what, we are talking about time. So time is equal to what, time is equal to distance by speed. Okay, so time is equal to distance by speed. So distance normally we know that it's 360. First of all it was x, now it is increased to what, x plus 5. So that's why both the condition you have to take it, okay, equal to 1. So solving this equation you'll come to get the answer. Okay, so I hope you'll get the answer. Try to solve it and get the answer. Okay, next let me move to question number 4. Question number 4, a train covers a distance of 90 km at a uniform speed. Had the speed been 15 km more, again this is more condition. Okay, again this you can do it. Okay, one more thing, I framed the equation in different way. Now here let the original speed be x kilometer per hour. Okay, now time taken to travel. Now time, I know that this speed is there, right? If time I'm taking, time is equal to what, distance by speed. So distance is 90, speed is your x, so isn't it, time is equal to distance by speed. So time I got 90 by x. Now one more thing is there in question number 4, had the speed been increased 15 kilometer more. Now speed normally at the initial position it was x kilometer per hour. Now at final position we can say it is increased by 15, so x plus 15 kilometer per hour. So isn't it both the conditions we are getting here? So speed, we have two speed, one is your x, the other is what, x plus 15. So can you see the speed here, speed, both speed we have. Now formula, according to formula we know that time is equal to distance by speed. So distance is how much, we have 90, and speed is x. Now one thing we know that this one you can write is 90 by x plus 15 equal to now here it would have taken 30 minutes less. Okay, now just read the question carefully. Okay, here if you can see it here. Okay, this exercise is actually tough. Okay, just to get the equation, it's not that easy, but one thing you keep in mind. Okay, this exercise to get only, you have to get the equation properly. After that, just calculation is there, nothing is there. Okay, now 30 minute is given, right? So minute you have to convert into hour. So to our minute we have 30 minutes. So 30 minute I can write as 30 by 60, so equal to 1 by 2. So this equation I have written it in this way. Okay, but actually if I want to write it, it will be something like this, isn't it? As I told you that whenever you see minus, more or less negative sign will come. So even if you want to write it in positive, you can write 90 by x equal to 90 by x plus 15 plus 1 by 2, isn't it? Or you can write in 90 by x minus 90 by x plus 15 equal to 1 by 2. So in this way also you can write it. So I hope you got it. Both the equations are same only. Okay, both the equations are same. So after framing this equation, you bring the x and x together and try to calculate it. You'll come to get the answer. And one more thing you can do it here is 90 is there, right? So 90 you can take it common. After bringing it here, what you can do here, I can write 90 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 15 equal to 1 by 2. So even in this way you can calculate it. Okay, so we have done it, this question. Let's see, next number is question number 2. Question number 2 also I'll show you. So let the usual speed be x kilometer per hour. Now one more thing is, you'll automatically understand everything, all the questions now, because I've explained you 3-4 questions. Now the rest of the question you'll be able to do by looking the solution. You'll understand what's the logic out here. So as you can see here in question number 2, what we have, find its usual speed. Let the usual speed be x kilometer per hour. Distance is given to you. Now speed is equal to distance by time, time is equal to distance by speed, time is equal to 300 by x. Okay, speed is your x, so I've written it this way. Okay, so next, after increasing the speed of the train, now the speed will become x plus 5. If it is increased by 5, so it will be what, x plus 5 kilometer per hour. So okay, first of all it was 300 by x, now it has become 300 by x plus 5. So using this two equation you'll come to get it. Okay, you'll come to get the answer here. Now the difference between the time taken by the usual speed and after increasing the speed of the train in 2 hours. Now again this is in negative case. Okay, so just solve this equation, you'll come to get the answer. Okay, so I hope everything is fine. I've explained you all the questions here. This is done, number 6 is done, 5 is done, 4 is done, 3 is done, 2 and 1. So that's all for today, and I'll try to solve more question tomorrow. So if you solve all this question, it will take more than hour, okay, because the calculation might be long. So you do it carefully, and any problem you just let me know. Even if you don't get the answer, you just send me the answers for which you don't get the answer. Okay, so okay, I'll see you tomorrow, and any doubt anytime you can send me in WhatsApp, any problem. Okay.